What's up, Capcom community? We're live from Tokyo Game Show with producer of Resident Evil 6, Hirabayashi-san. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Just wanted to talk about what are we showing at TGS this year, what's going on in the booth, and what are people playing?
So this time for RE6, we have some 36 kiosks here, and we're showing a little bit of each campaign. We've got a little Jake, a little Leon, a little Chris. We're also showing a bunch of various parts of the game up on stage. We've got a big stage where we're showing some special parts of the game.
One of the first questions from fans, we had some people asking about one of the big features of RE6 is the crossover gameplay. Fans were curious about how that element actually works, how those three storylines cross over, and how easy it is for friends to sync up their multiplayer sessions together with that.
Well, you know, one of the objectives of this feature is actually to get you connected with, you know, people you might not normally have a chance to play with around the world. Of course, you can play with a friend when you just play the regular co-op, you know, sections of the game. So if that is your main objective, just go through the main campaign with a friend.
I see.
We would like this to lead to you meeting, you know, new players out there in the world.
Cool. And also that adds an air of scariness because you don't know who the other person is, perhaps helping you. It might not be as dependable as you hoped.
It is sort of a surprise, and you know, we hope that this helps you sort of experience a broader range of experiences when you get to play the game.
Another question we've seen from fans is RE6 has the most, not just the ability to move and shoot, but also to slide and to roll, and a lot of movement options for Leon, Chris, and the other characters. Wondering how that decision came about, like why the new RE6 has such new mobility options, and each game in the series seems to add more and more mobility, and just how that decision came about.
Well, you know, although the player's abilities have definitely increased, this was not an attempt to empower the player or make them actually stronger. It was actually done in the name of making it feel more like a survival experience, you know? It's like you have all these options at your disposal, and it's up to you to think on the fly to use your resources. Another point is that they wanted to increase the sense of this being a horror game, and part of that meant you know, sort of increasing the aggressiveness of the enemies and always feeling that pressure.
Right.
And you know, adding these moves was just a sort of way to you know, make the gameplay fit in with that theme a little better.
I see. And one more quick question: now that the game is completed, we can kind of look back on it a little bit. Now that the product is finished, in the development cycle for the game, was there a point years ago, like an aha moment, where the vision for the game finally solidified and it was like, that's what RE6 will be? Like a moment of clarity that solidified what the game would become?
You know, it was a long road from initial concept to actually, you know, fleshing it all out, but it all came together quite well. But I think really the main key to this concept was this idea that Leon and Chris specifically would, you know, come together.
I see. Cool. If you had any like final closing messages for the fans right the week before the game comes out, I would love to hear them.
All you folks out there on Capcom community, you know, the game is almost out. We think that it'll be great fun for everybody, so definitely check it out. Just a little ways to go.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you
very much.
See ya.